Hey, welcome back. So today we're going to dive into a really powerful and honestly pretty confusing psychological dynamic. And the best part? We're going to unpack the whole thing just by looking at the cover of a single game-changing book. If you really loved me, wow, after all I've done for you. And the classic, why are you acting so selfishly? I mean, these phrases, they're powerful, right? They're literally designed to stop you in your tracks, make you doubt yourself, and just fill you with this awful sense of unease.
So, does any of this sound familiar? I'm going to guess that for a lot of you listening, these words, or, something like them, hit a little too close to home. It's that horrible sinking feeling you get when a normal conversation suddenly feels, well, like a trap. But here's the thing. What if that really uncomfortable, murky feeling isn't as vague as it seems? What if there's an actual name for this kind of interaction? A way to turn all that confusion into a clear, definable concept?
Well, there is. Psychologists actually have a clinical term for this exact dynamic. And having that term, that gives us the power to see it, to understand it, and eventually to figure out what to do about it.
And here we have it. This right here is the source for our entire explainer. The term is emotional blackmail, and it was coined by Dr. Susan Forward in her book. Seriously, just having a name for it, a framework, is the first giant leap towards seeing the pattern for what it really is.
Okay, so how does it actually work? I mean, what are the mechanics behind this kind of manipulation? Well, believe it or not, the book cover itself basically tells us everything we need to know.
The definition is so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Emotional blackmail is what's happening when people, often people who are really close to us, use three specific emotions: fear, obligation, and guilt to manipulate you, to get you to do what they want. It's not an argument, it's a direct form of manipulation.
So let's just break these down real quick. First, fear. That's the fear of their anger, their disappointment, maybe even the fear that they'll leave you. Then you've got obligation. That's that feeling that you owe them, right? Because you're family or because of all the things they've done for you. And last but not least, guilt. Oh, that heavy, awful feeling that you're being selfish or uncaring or just plain wrong for not giving them what they want. And what's so crucial to understand is that these aren't just random feelings that come up during a fight. No way. In emotional blackmail, they are very specific, targeted tools that are being used to control your behavior. They are the absolute pillars of the entire manipulation.
So why is this such a big deal? Why does just putting a name to this behavior matter so much? Well, it all comes down to the power of recognition.
It's because when you can finally name it, you can see it. All that confusing, chaotic feeling starts to click into place. You start to realize, oh, this isn't just me. This is a pattern. It's a tactic. And that recognition, that's the very first step toward getting your own emotional balance back. It's the first step toward empowerment.
So look, if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this. The most important, the most crucial point is simply recognizing when someone is using fear, obligation, and guilt to manipulate you. Just seeing the tools for what they are, that starts to strip away their invisible power over you.
And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? We've figured out that recognizing the pattern is the essential first step. So the real question becomes, what's the next one?